this is the Mad Poet reading at the sea. I guess we'll title.
What's this
title it
Coca-Cola?
Children on the Sand. I got lost is the title of this one. Looking down from heaven, I decided that I was in the wrong place, but I was stuck there, though there had awfully been a mistake. And searching in the eyes of others, I saw there. I began to cry because I had never belonged to anything quite like this. Not even on a good day when the sea whispered to me, and all the pretty girls danced around me, in wonder abound from the other shore. No title. Exploring the planet, I got lost in the revolving doors. No title again. I like poems without titles. Thoughts can wake you up early in the morning. The weather of a rainstorm at the bedroom window calling you. The terror of the storm. The tense moments grabbing at your throat. And the beautiful girl screaming if she were running from King Kong. Nightmares now knocking at the door and everybody is at home. This has a title, Trouble. I learned to love her eyes, but it wasn't easy. She had the eyes of a monster with many nightmares that would steer straight through
Trouble.
you.
Hang on.
You in trouble?
I just showed the audience. Started over. Trouble. I thought they knew that camera.
Hey, it was only Ashton.
Trouble, and he pointed the camera at him. Trouble. I learned to love her eyes, but it wasn't easy. She had the eyes of a monster with many nightmares that would steer right through you. And then you'd have to run or she would kill you. I was going nowhere on a busy highway looking for answers, but there weren't any, beyond the broken concrete of time and lost dancers. This is titled, The Magic Here. Don't wake me up again. I need that doll. If I'm to live. She's telling me things that others can't. She likes to sleep under bleached white sheets and a light blue blanket with her name on it. She's my very bestie in this world, and that's the truth. A doll to love and remember in my quiet sleep, beyond other eyes. Very weird magic, to say the least. That's titled The Magic Here, and it's about a doll.
It's creepy.
There's a lot of dolls in the world now. That's a big subject. Sometimes the man didn't care what floor of the boat he was on. He stood in to see the frog or the other creatures beyond the old boat. But the frog kept looking at him in an odd way, as if there might be a future singing somewhere in the water of his dark expectations and lost thoughts. What else was needed in a world like this? One just didn't know. Buy a serpent and hope for a show. There are many eyes in the backyard and a few at the front door. I don't think, at least not very often. Y'all knew that. The point, you know this always happens, the pages stick together. Pretty
You
often.
guys are allowed to commentate.
Because you were licking the pages earlier.
I did not lick
Licking
any,
your thumb,
you were
put it
licking
on
the
the
pages.
page. Disgusting.
I did not. Death is not a trip to Disneyland for vacation.
Uh-huh.
You think it is?
Yep.
You've been there before. My brain was broken and it wasn't saying pretty things. This is titled The Tree. We have to sing in the same tree. We have to sing because you are a part of me. And I'm a part of you in all we dream. A part of wonder in that same tree. And I hope you can see what it means to be here for a moment in this dream, because it will only happen once in this wondrous universe beyond all the other trees and all the other songs we may sing. I told you.
I'll lick your thumb. I told you.
I think that's the name of the poem. And those were all the years that went away like dinosaurs lying in a field under late night stars. This is Ashton's fave.
What?
Just
I
one.
made a note the other day. That
You'll laugh at this one, Ashton.
Oh.
The green eyes were dead. This hurt me. This really hurt me. The green eyes were mom's, and I wouldn't be seeing the green eyes anymore. And he didn't laugh, but this other kid who did.
You laughed forever the other day.
He didn't think it was funny today. Well, at least we got one person to laugh. There are many ways to live and probably many more ways to die. I walked with the wind through the fields of summer dreams, and everywhere I looked, the bad girl smiled at me.
We know where they smile
I can
at you,
identify
down
with
in
that.
Nala at the biker bar. That's where.
That girl, when the waitress was patting my back as we left, saying, "Oh, we don't mind helping you."
She gave you the
Yesterday.
googly eyes.
I don't think she did that, but
No, at the biker bar.
oh yes, yeah, I think something was going on. Sometimes you get lost and you don't know where you are. I got lost on the dinosaur planet. This happened long before I was even born. This is titled "The Three Cats of Fear." She loves just about everything, but sometimes our cats jump on her, and she will wander down the hall and hide from them in the bathroom with the door closed. And she will hear them scratching on the door. She screams, "There's no one at home." And after a little while, like magic, the sound of the door will fade before she peeks out. Just a pretty little girl who really isn't afraid of cats at all, but sometimes wants to be alone to color the three cats of fear in a big coloring book. Pretty tricky for a little girl.
That was for Momo, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I got you on the camera too.
we must find the sea
I'm eating.
while you're eating. She's running away with the
I
food.
won't do it again. Sit down.
He won't do it again. Sorry about
She
that.
said bye. Bye.
He doesn't want to be recorded.
Don't do that, please.
He was
anymore.
mad.
We must find the sea, and we will if you stay with me.
It's right there.
And if there were other eyes like hers, I would never have to dream alone again.
I found this.
I couldn't sing with the birds anymore. They had kicked me out of the tree, and they had told me that I couldn't sing, not with them, not with anyone. And they made me cry as I fell to the ground. I was no longer a part of the choir.
Sad.
I was going to have to find another tree and hope that the birds in the tree were tone deaf. That's Amarina's favorite. This is titled The Nightmare Girl. Extreme? Maybe, maybe. The ghost may be hitting in the electricity of a desperate heart. And love never comes easy when you're an electric ghost of a terrible nightmare that can seldom relax in the old haunted body. Come be a victim of the sea. Follow me until the waves wash up upon the shore. And maybe one day we will dance near the silence and the demons. Certain things can't be changed by you. She's like fire creeping through a short dress. Not everyone knows how to move like that. But then not everyone has a dress like that. She looks like she walked out of the 60s, but then she couldn't be nearly that old, could she? I mean, not the way that she moves. Hello? If I laugh at myself. If I were to see it under, what now?
We're just laughing with you.
Oh, that's good. It's that better than laughing against me. If I were to see and understand pleasant dreams, I might find a nice place to hide and to scream, "I'm not of this earth." To find my
Hold the
heart
camera straight.
may be enough since thoughts get lost if they're not written down. And there are many without the words or the eyes needed to see the quiet wind. There are reasons to read the autumn leaves on the trees. Getting close to the end. Haha. Many a girl has been scared as a grizzly bear held her a little too closely. That's why he didn't laugh at that one. When you think there's an image there. With it, this is titled "Write 1,000 Fears." No one can have that many fears to write or to sleep. To be truthful, I haven't a clue, but I'll have another bourbon and sit by the moon. When I hear the voices, he's laughing again. When I hear the voices, I usually go away. Sometimes before they do. I'm very sensitive when it comes to hearing voices and then having to listen to what they say.
You're cutting them off.
I wish I had a bigger imagination. I might be able to write something very imaginative, you could say. Wonder was in the wind. You could feel it on your face, and it made you feel the wonder of everything. And that meant a lot when you were walking home and it was cold, and there was snow on the road, and some big snowman watching you. Let's look for the dead girl and hope we can find reasons to hold her. We need to hide behind the house. Strange dancers are coming, and they're chasing a white mouse. The wind doesn't help. The thunder is loud, but no rain falls on the black top, and the cold eyes appear frozen, as if living in doubt. Absolutely nothing is sacred. There could have been death. That would probably be next. I never wanted any of this. I leave with a frown. The hunger comes from within, but you must know that. 2 more points and I promise to quit. I could lie to you, but I probably
Pinky
won't.
promise.
2 more.
Oh,
What?
that's so mean.
What'd he say?
Pinky promise.
Oh, come up here. Still
I
sad.
wasn't trying to be mean.
The last time I touched a dead girl, the wind was cold and it was raining early in the morning. The worms had been in the tall grass to cheer me on, but that didn't make it much easier for me to touch the dead girl.
Ew.
I've never touched a dead person.
Yeah, right.
I never have.
This one.
Don't plan to. Anybody gonna die tonight so I can touch them?
No.
Probably not.
Hope
Oh,
not.
this was the last point.
Don't you love it when that happens? You die. When somebody-
What happens when you die? That was pretty gross when I had to go up with my aunt and her daughter had passed away, my aunt, my niece. She went, oh, she looks so good. And she started
Oh.
taking her hair. Oh, yeah. It was,
Wait, that's
it
the-
about killed me.
Don't think so, Joey. Go on.
It
This is to the
Someone-
world, Joey.
It
You
was
don't
a
think-
chance. It was a
No,
chance.
He's
no,
telling them the rules.
I don't think that's a world
Happy,
story.
happy as could be. No, it's a true story. She was lost in her own dream.
Go.
I had a dream. I
Joe.
was going to become a famous writer, and I did it. I became a famous writer, a poet of macabre poems.
So fire.
No more poems.
How do you feel about this beach trip? Great poetry reading. We love it.
How do I feel about what?
This beach trip.
Speech.
Beach. We're at the beach.
Oh, it's out there.
How do you feel about peach?
How do I feel? I like peace. Give peace a
That's not what I
chance.
said. You said peach, and I said, how do you feel about peach fuzz?
He scares me.
Do y'all have any questions for the poet?
No. He looks scared though. No, he don't look. He keeps laughing.
I'm not scared.
You have a question?
Thank you. It's good. No question.
I'm gonna
scared
sign him off.
Thank you, everybody.
Justin had to make a cameo.